Most of these marriages were not for love, but to cheat immigration law. The dresses were often borrowed, the bride and groom strangers. In one case, the best man was in jeans. Reverend Alex Brown officiated at 360 bogus marriages. He is the first vicar ever to be convicted for failing to read out the wedding banns. He repeatedly abused his position at the Church of St Peter and St Leonard's on Sea.
Absolutely blew my mind because you just did not expect it, especially across the road from where we live. Didn't expect it at all.
You did see people sitting in cars, with mobile phones stuck to their ears, talking rather anxiously.
There used to be a wedding nearly every Saturday, and I thought, that's funny.
Reverend Brown was found guilty alongside two other men. Vladimir Buchak preyed on migrant workers, paying them up to £3,000 to marry Africans desperate to live in Britain. Lawyer Michael Adela Zoya would help them with Home Office paperwork. Often when the couples arrived at the altar, it was only the second time that they had met. Eventually, suspicion arose because hundreds of couples had got married at the same church who were also making immigration applications. Marriage certificates show 90 couples claim to live on one road, in some cases in the same house. The investigation was one of the biggest ever by the UK Border Agency, which still has to decide what to do with the brides and their grooms.
We're looking into each and every case. A number of them have already been removed. A number of them have had their status revoked already. Others, we're going through their cases individually to determine what we should do with them.
But they've admitted some of these couples may never be traced. The diocese has apologised, but they can't guarantee it won't be repeated.
Here we have someone who did not stick to the rules, and he has betrayed the trust of his own people, and he has to some extent betrayed the trust of the church too, the wider church, including my own trust in him, because I did trust him.
Can it happen again?
It will only happen again if there is a priest who does not stick to the rules.
It's still not clear what Reverend Brown's motives were. £5,000 was found in his home, but that's not nearly the amount that would be expected had his desire been money. This community remains baffled as to why a vicar was prepared to abuse their trust and risk his reputation and career.